Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're so glad that you're joining us here tonight. We're going to get started in just about 15 minutes, but I wanted to give you all the biggest welcome and say thank you for being here to support Campfire Columbia tonight. Our live stream is going to start in 15 minutes, as I mentioned, and we're sorry that you couldn't join us here tonight, but we're so glad that you could be here virtually and join us in the room. I want to give you a quick rundown of a couple things you need to know. So if you all would like to make a gift tonight and want to make a donation, you have a couple of options. You can either text SPARK, S-P-A-R-K 23, that's SPARK 23, to the number 44321, and you'll get a secure link sent back to you where you can make your gift. Just follow the prompts and make your gift that way. You can also click the donate button, which is right above my head. So click that donate button on this page and you can give from your browser as well. If you need any help at all tonight during the program, if you need help making your donation this evening, we have a phone number for you to call where our tech support is there to help you. Simply call or text 503-967-7489, and one of our fabulous supporters will help you make your donation tonight. And also, don't forget, we have a chat window, so cheer on all of our friends in the chat window that are giving tonight as well. We are so glad that you all are here. Thank you so much. We're going to start in about 15 minutes, so grab a snack and a tasty beverage, and we'll see you in a few.
4, 3, 2, 1, let's go! All right, we made it, we are here. Welcome everybody to Spark. Tonight we're bringing the impact of campfire programs to the Smith Memorial Student Union Ballroom at PSU to celebrate the important work of Campfire Columbia and our partnership with Portland State University's Bachelor of Social Work program and its field education component. My name is Stephen Joinson, but tonight we're going throwback. My name is Sound. And I am thrilled to be your MC for tonight. Who was here at the last in-person Spark? Let's hear it. All right, bumping elbows, shaking hands tonight. All right, so first things first, I would like to acknowledge the people whose land we are gathered on tonight. Present-day Portland is located on the traditional village sites of the Multnomah, Wasco, Cowlitz, Cathlamet, Clackamas, bands of Chinook, Tualatin, Kalapuya, Malala, and many other tribes who made their homes along the Columbia and Willamette rivers. Let us all acknowledge the robust Native community made up of tribal diversity that originates here and from across the country. We acknowledge the policies of forced displacement and genocide that brought many Indigenous peoples to Portland and celebrate their passion, their dedication to maintaining their culture in the face of active erasure. Today, these same communities celebrate their heritage, showing resilience and tenacity that will be greatly, greatly admired by their ancestors. As a welcome to Portland State University, we would like for you to turn your attention to the screen and hear directly from some of our past and present Bachelor of Social Work interns on how Campfire Columbia created learning opportunities for them.
Hello, welcome to Spark.
Welcome to Spark and welcome to Portland State University.
Campfire creates lots of learning opportunities not only for staff members but as well as the youth. While working at Campfire Columbia, I was able to learn a lot about problem solving, critical thinking, and community building.
It is important to show kids that you recognize the awesome things about them. I have seen students learn how to take on leadership roles, however small and large, and I have also seen our older students supporting younger kids in our program through learning, play, and club activities. It has been great to see the initiative that students take when they are in a supportive environment.
A couple things that I learned during my internship last year was the importance of really building that rapport with not only the youth but also their families. I feel like in order to effectively provide for the youth, you need to know who they are. You need to know their dislikes, their likes, what works for them when they're either upset, when they're happy, just really knowing them. For Campfire to be able to pay for their interns, that meant so much to me.
Because we are paid for our work, I do not have to work another job while in school. By paying their interns, Campfire is supporting us as students.
The organization not only cares about the students that they work with, but also the families and employees that they work with. I see the effort that Campfire really puts in to ensure these families are receiving affordable childcare.
I have had very supportive coworkers and supervisors, and I've got to meet a lot of great people, and I feel very valued as a part of the Campfire team.
And now to formally welcome you to Portland State University, I am pleased to introduce Dr. Alma Trinidad, Program Director of the Bachelor of Social Work program here at Portland State University.
Aloha. Kumusta and sabaidi and hello. So I said hello in the Hawaiian language where I'm from, Ilocano, my mother tongue, and in Lao, my partner's language. My pronouns are she and they. Welcome to Portland State University campus. I am so thrilled that you are here. I've been a faculty member of the School of Social Work since 2009 and the director since 2021. As a first-generation college graduate and professional, I never dreamt being where I am today, a tenured full professor and a leader in my field of social work. It would not be made possible without people like you and the late Dr. Charlotte Goodluck, the founding BSW program director, who values building strong infrastructure for student success in the helping professions. The BSW program is the only public funded program of its kind in the state of Oregon and accredited by the Council of Social Work Education, the profession's governing body. We offer flexible cohort offerings, our on-campus modules, as well as our online option. Our professional training opportunities are hands-on and community-based, including our partnership with Campfire Columbia. Our application process is still open for junior standing undergraduates, and it closes on March 31st. So please encourage anyone you know who are interested in this particular career path. The BSW program will be celebrating our 15th birthday or anniversary next year, and we're so very proud to say that we have graduated nearly 1,000 students from diverse backgrounds. Thank you. We are an access institution, and a program like PSU free and discounted tuition program allows our first-generation college students to achieve such dreams. We also know that higher education is becoming more and more costly, and hence students at times may need to work, as you sort of heard our former students and current students, while they're earning their degrees, even with financial assistance. So this is where we feel, with your investment and partnership, you may ease that strain of working outside of the profession or the field. And instead, you can help enhance and Spark students access to professional training and development. I want to take this time to highlight the greatest strengths in our BSW program, and that is our students and our faculty and how they possess such set of vibrant and complex intersectional identities that represent some of the greatest heterogeneity and diversity here at Portland State and the entire state of Oregon. We come from an array of diverse social locations, including race, ethnicity, gender identities, age, ability, religion, spirituality, and economic status. And most of us have had careers that did not follow that traditional path to higher education. Many of us worked part-time, full-time. Nevertheless, we come with multiple, I guess you can say, responsibilities in caregiving. And to complete our degrees, we know the struggles, but most importantly, we know how it is to find meaning in the work. And that includes grappling with the issues and the values of equity, justice, and healing. So to end, I'd like to encourage you to continue supporting our emerging social work professionals. Your investment helps build strong infrastructure to care for our children, youth, families through their professional training here at Campfire Columbia. This is an investment in our community here in Oregon and an investment in sparking that interest and that love of the profession. So to this end, thank you for being here and welcome to Portland State University.
Thank you for that warm welcome. Tonight, we're celebrating the people and partners who make the work of Campfire Columbia possible. Together, we're lighting that spark for young people all across the communities that we serve. So we'd like to give a very, very special thanks to our corporate partners for their ongoing support for Campfire Columbia. Our presenting sponsor tonight, The Standard, has generously supported this work for 14 years. This kind of long-term investment is what leads to more and more youth getting the chance to find their sparks, and we're so grateful. Let's give The Standard one more roaring round of applause for the commitment to this work. Now I'm excited to invite a Campfire alum, a Campfire board member, and a representative from The Standard to the stage. Please welcome Julie Briggs.
Sorry, everyone, I'm finding my spot in the notes right now. So I am so pleased to be here with all of you tonight, so excited to be at Spark and to celebrate this important work with all of you. I'm also really grateful to serve an organization that directly supports my local community of St. John's. Campfire Columbia provides a really critical childcare option in my daughter's elementary school through their before and after school program. They also create a program at our local middle school that allows the kids in that school to really thrive at a crucial time in their development. What I love most about Campfire Columbia is that no matter what part of Campfire youth connect with, whether it's Camp Namanu, day camps, or school programs, they're going to have an opportunity to be themselves. They're going to have a safe and welcoming space to discover who they are, what fascinates them, and where that can lead them. Because wherever Campfire is, young people are encouraged to find their sparks. Tonight, that's what we're here to make possible for more young people across our communities, and why The Standard has so proudly supported this work for so long. The Standard's purpose is to help people achieve financial well-being and peace of mind. To accomplish this, we put customers, employees, and communities at the heart of everything we do. Caring about people is a core value at The Standard. In our business, that means focusing on offering products and services that meet the diverse needs of our customers. in our workplace. That means creating a welcoming environment where everyone can bring their authentic selves to work, reach their full potential, and be there for those who rely on us. And in our communities, it means donating time, money, and expertise to organizations providing community-focused and culturally relevant services. This beautiful night of celebration wouldn't be possible without the generosity and partnership of our Spark sponsors. Presenting sponsor, The Standard. Spruce sponsors, Friends of Namanu, ZGF. Cedar sponsors Matisse Capital and Stoll Reeves. Maple sponsors, and it's kind of a long list, so give it a minute. Careful Remodelers, Carpentry Plus, Columbia Bank, Heritage Bank, IQ Credit Union, Ink-Built Architecture, Perkins Coie, and Portland Public Schools. And a very special thanks to our partners, Laurel Ridge Winery and Shine Distillery, who donated wine and spirits for tonight's event. So let's give all of our sponsors and our partners a big round of applause. It takes a lot of people and support to invest in our young people, but I truly believe that when we take that time, when we make those investments, it can change lives. Thank you all.
Thank you, Julie. And I agree, this work does have the ability to change lives. Many of you know I worked for Campfire Columbia for 12 years before I became your favorite children's radio host, hopefully. I was there for 12 years in the after-school programs and at Camp Namanu. I heard that Friends of Namanu shout out. There it is. So I've directly seen the impact and the power that this organization has to change the lives of young people, their families, and the surrounding community. The staff are dedicated, and help young people grow into the confident, talented adults they are meant to be. This is Campfire's goal wherever they work. Not just around the campfires, but in the classroom, on field trips, and in our communities, and it takes so many supporters to make that happen. I would like to call to the stage two of those supporters. Campfire Columbia's outgoing board chair, Robert Gorman, and its newly elected board chair, as of just a few hours ago, Mel Rotalik.
So many papers up here. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Hi. I was telling Mel that I felt like we were like the Oscars, although I'm having 7th grade flashbacks to running for ASB vice president in this. So anyway, hello and welcome to Spark. My name is Robert Goman, and I use he, him pronouns, and it has been my honor to serve for the last 2 years as the chair of Campfire Columbia. While my time as chair has come to an end, I look forward to continuing to serve on the board at Campfire Columbia for 1 more year. And it goes without saying that the Campfire board is truly a community of members who have a passion for the work of this amazing organization. I'd like to, at this time, take the opportunity to thank all of our fellow board members who are here tonight for their service. And by doing so, I would ask for those members of the Campfire Board and the Camp Numano Board to please stand up and let us recognize you. As you've heard this evening, Campfire Columbia creates amazing opportunities for young people to discover who they are, build their skills, their confidence, and light the fire within. We also have that same opportunity when we're working with adults and the professionals on the Campfire board. we do the same thing. I've seen intentionally board members and volunteers that are recruited, engaged, how they're trained, and I've seen them sparked into action to create the event you're here at tonight. So with that, with the committee members of the Spark Committee that has met in a bar every Monday night for the last 7 weeks, stand up and be recognized. Josh may not know this, but we may just continue Monday night meetings at bars in Portland. They've been that fun. Finally, I'd like to take the chance to recognize and thank Mel, who has served as vice chair at Campfire Columbia Board for the past 2 years and the chair of the Camp Numano Board for the last year. Mel will be stepping down from those roles, and as of last night, as Sound mentioned just hours ago, Mel was voted in to be our new chair of Campfire Columbia for the next 2-year term. The great thing is, Mel grew up going to Camp Numano. She's been the primary board contact and thought partner, on our innovative and inclusive Sherwood work and unit redesign. So I'm so excited, and it's beyond words. And this is much easier to record at camp when you can do it over and over again. Please welcome the new board chair of Campfire Columbia, Mel Ortalik.
Oh, this is really high. Thanks, Robert. Said with no reservation whatsoever. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. I want to say that as an architect and owner at a woman-owned firm, shout out to Inkbuilt. We use design as a vehicle to deliver social, racial, and environmental justice, and we bring people together to imagine and create communities and spaces that enable both people and the planet to thrive. We think a lot about design and how we design space to enhance a sense of community and inclusion. It has truly been a labor of love helping support the team at Campfire Columbia and ZGF in, in the redesign of the Sherwood unit at Camp Numano. Just to note that that is the location of the unit where I began my love of Camp Numano as a 10-year-old camper, then the site of Robin Hill. And I get perfect clapped because it was so amazing. I love that place. In this unit, Campfire creates a sense of community, a sense of belonging and care that is evident from the foundation to the roof and everything in between. When I was going to Camp Numano as a camper, as a CIT, and as staff, we didn't always think about who wasn't there. What barriers might exist to keep young people from choosing this magical place and having all these powerful experiences. I am so proud of the work we are doing to create spaces for youth who are trans, youth who are neurodivergent, youth who face physical disabilities, and for whom going to camp just wouldn't be a reality without a space that not only allowed them to attend comfortably and welcomed them in, and said, "You belong here." This is just one effort that I've been involved in, and just one way that Campfire creates powerful opportunities for youth to grow, find themselves, build friendships, and thrive. And I would encourage anyone that has a chance to go to Camp Numano and see the new cabins in Sherwood, because they are gorgeous. Thanks again, ZGF. I'm not alone in this, though. I'd like to welcome new board members to the Campfire Columbia board tonight. Lisa Watson, who was approved as a board member at last night's meeting. I'd also like to recognize our new board leadership, Shima Salehi, our new vice chair, yay, Yasi Irajnapa, our new treasurer, and Mark Lau, our new executive committee at large member. I think he's right over there. As well as Gina Iben, our returning board secretary. Finally, I want us all to recognize and celebrate the staff of Campfire Columbia. If you are on staff, please stand. They do the work every day. We all have a part to play. If you are a volunteer, a parent, a staff, or board member, we thank you. I ask you to give as generously as you are able tonight and help Campfire Columbia create an even more amazing opportunities. Now you can look at the screens and they're going to talk more about how your generosity helps Campfire Columbia create.
If there's one thing you can say about Campfire, what would it be?
That I like it a lot.
What was your favorite thing there?
My favorite thing was to getting to kind of know more people there. I can kind of feel more welcome.
How do you feel when you see your friends at Campfire?
Happy! Happy! Happy!
I really like to draw.
Sometimes I like making posters, making art, and most of all, trying to do my best.
On a scale of 1 to 20, how would you rate Campfire?
I would say 20. It's really nice, really good. I like seeing my friends. I like just hanging out here.
I'm so thankful that Campfire Columbia always signs up for our pilot programs when we're trying to test something out or roll out a new program. Campfire Columbia is almost always at the top of the list and saying, yes, we want to participate, we want to see what we've got, we'd love to give you feedback, we want to make sure that this is going to work. Without you all, there's a lot at the national office that I wouldn't be able to know if it was going to work without you all being able and willing to kind of be the first to test that and to always give feedback across the board with the most marginalized voices in mind. One of my favorite things about working with Campfire Columbia over the last several years has been your innovation. As one of our largest affiliates, you all have the resources to continue to push the envelope, even beyond what we're able to do at the national office sometimes. I also had the distinct pleasure of being part of a focus group to redesign the Sherwood Cabins, which was one of the most intentional and thoughtful processes I've ever been through. As someone who identifies both within the disability community and the LGBTQ+ community, just seeing that process was absolutely exceptional and one that I hope to replicate across the network because, again, Campfire Columbia has been a leader in centering the voices of folks who have been historically excluded and really kind of designing from the margins so that all of our programs work for everyone. I gotta brag on Salmon Camp. Again, you all have been kind of movers and shakers above and beyond what our network has done. And so a lot of the like naming of cabins and things like that you all had already started on, and some of it you had already been through that process. I can't express how much that means, not only to me, but again to the entire network, is having concrete examples of what reparations and what equitable partnerships and meaningful relationships with Indigenous folks and with the land that we occupy can look like. So thank you all so much. Campfire Columbia is where it's at.
Young people's lives are transformed through Campfire Columbia programs, whether in before and after school, Camp Namanu, or our teen programs. Campfire creates a positive impact in the lives of youth here locally and across the country. We wouldn't be able to do anything without your support. Thank you all for believing in us, and thank you for investing in all of our Spark.
Good evening. Woo. Welcome to Spark, and happy 113th birthday to Campfire. My name's Josh Todd, or Spare out at camp, and I use he, him pronouns, and I'm the president and CEO of Campfire Columbia. Some of you may remember, but the last time I was up in front of a room like this was Spark 2020, 11 days into the job and day 0 of the pandemic. We were the first and the last gala of the 2020 season, so it's been 3 years since we've done this in person. How's it going so far? All right, good, good. Well, I will try and make it better and keep my remarks short. I know, famous last words. But since it's been a while, and honestly, I'm seeing a lot of new faces in this room, which is great, I'm gonna model one of our values, which is transparency. At the end of the speech, I'm gonna ask you for your money. Just getting it out there, I just don't want you to be surprised at the end, so there you know, we've got it to go. All right, good, that's out of the way. I have some great stories to tell you tonight. I want to share with you what Campfire Columbia creates in the world, and I want you to fall in love. I want you to be so excited about the world that we are trying to create that you want to invest. Whether you want to invest in that vision with your money, or your time, or your talents. So that's my goal. I want you to love this organization and what we're trying to create as much as I do. Campfire Columbia envisions a world where we are all valued, where we belong and thrive so that we can find and nurture our spark. But what does that look like? It looks like our teen staff showing up for the families of the youth that they work with because they know that the middle and high school students that they work with will not be able to succeed academically if their families are struggling. Campfire provides food, utility payments, and sometimes rent, so families can be stable and their children can thrive. The world we envision looks like a young trans woman who came to camp for the first time last summer, just months after a suicide attempt. She found a loving and supporting community that made her feel like she finally belonged. That 1 week, it's not even a week, it's 5 days. Those 5 days meant so much to her that it helped her transform her life. It allowed her to engage in the supports that she needed to survive and thrive because she had something to look forward to now. She had a community where she belonged at Namanu and it was worth living for, and that's a true story, and she's coming back this summer. The world we envision acknowledges past harm and past mistakes and takes intentional, loving accountability and commits to doing better. For years now, Campfire Columbia has been on a journey to address the historical Indigenous cultural appropriation that we and the entire camping industry engaged in. And a shout out to our former CEO, Emily, who's in the room, who led that work. That work has included ending the use of ceremonial Indian gowns at camp, changing the names of cabins and units, and doing an agency-wide cultural appropriation assessment to remove all aspects of cultural appropriation, not just at camp, but within the curriculum of all of our programs. These efforts have also included attempts at providing reparations, including free and low-cost rentals at camp for Indigenous and Black-led groups. This past summer, as Ben mentioned, it led to Salmon Camp being hosted at Manu, the first time Salmon Camp has ever been hosted off reservation. Yes. During Salmon Camp, an elder gifted us with the story of the land that we occupy. He talked about how his ancestors created the trails we use today to walk down to the Sandy River. He shared that the place that we now call Namanu, his ancestors called Treetopanish, because the forest was so thick and the trees so tall, all you could see were the tops of the trees. It was just this past summer, 2022, where we learned that story. And I believe we learned it only because we had done the intentional work to make our camp a welcoming space for our Indigenous communities. Creating a more just and equitable world happens in small ways, sometimes in ways we don't even realize. Our before and after school department provides state-licensed childcare in public schools. We could choose to complete a fairly common transaction. We provide you a safe space for your child while you're at work, and you give us the going market rate for that service. Easy peasy. But we know we don't live in a world where everyone has the same access and ability to afford high-quality childcare. So Campfire Columbia creates an opportunity for families to show their love for their community through something called collective care. We share with families what childcare costs and what the average family in their community makes. And if they can give more, they give more, and it goes directly to another Campfire family. And if they can't give as much, they tell us what's affordable, and we work to support them. The biggest thing is, and this is coming from a guy who grew up as a poor kid, we don't ask for any documentation. You don't have to prove your income. You don't have to show us that you deserve a discount. We create a reality where families are given their dignity and aren't required to jump through hoops to get the support that they need. Recently, a family applied for collective care and received a 70% discount. Their childcare went from $400 a month to $120. Unfortunately, that still wasn't affordable for them. So our registrar team and our department director approved them for a 100% discount. They weren't asked to share any more info. They were just trusted and supported. And honestly, that decision cost us $1,200 for the rest of the year, and we moved on because this is just who Campfire is and what we do. Days later, calls started coming in from the Department of Human Services and the school district in McMinnville thanking us. It turned out that that family was houseless. They hadn't disclosed that. They hadn't shared with us. But what it meant for them to be able to have childcare, to be able to look for work, now meant that they were able to stabilize their family. This is what it means for us to have people who love what we do and invest in the world we're trying to create. A $1,200 donation may not seem like a lot to some people, but for others, that amount of money is the difference between a new future and disaster. Right now, it's hard to grow up for kids. Young people are facing a crisis, skyrocketing rates of anxiety, depression, and disconnection. And recently, Oregon was ranked last, dead last in the country for access to mental health care for young people. Campfire connects young people to nature, to others, and to themselves, because we know access to the outdoors is healing. A friend can make all the difference, and a caring adult in the life of a young person can be transformational. Campfire Columbia's mission is more relevant than ever. When you turn on the news and see stories of trans youth being targeted by their own schools, teachers forced to out LGBTQ youth, whole communities under attack from police over-policing, gun violence, and culture wars. Think about the impact of that on our young people. Think about what it would mean to have a caring adult to support them, or a space where they can create friendships and feel safe and valued. What we're trying to achieve, though, isn't just for our staff or the youth and the families that we work with. You all are part of this vision. I want you to be inspired to create this change with us. If you start trying to help those around you feel valued, feel a sense of belonging, you're helping us create the world we envision. We want you on this journey with us. I don't want you just as a donor. I want you as a donor. I want you as a partner in this work. So I invite you to invest. I invite you to give. And I invite you to show your love. And to be clear, tonight, your love is your money, and I want as much of your love as you can afford. I told you I was going to ask. Thank you.
Hi, friends. How are you all? It's good to see you all. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kelly Russell, and I'm here to help facilitate the giving tonight and to facilitate your showing of your love this evening, as Josh said. So we're here to make sure that these campers have every opportunity to show their spark. So tonight we're going to ask at various levels of giving. And for those of you in the room, wherever you feel compelled, I want you to simply raise that bidder card high in the air and let us know that you'd like to make a gift. For those of you joining us from home, I want to remind you that all you have to do is text SPARK23 to the number 44321 and you can make your gifts from home. You'll be sent a secure link, and you can also click that donate button that's right above my head on the screen. So either way to make your gifts. Again, friends in the room, I see people with their bid cards at the ready. So get them out and get ready to raise them high. I am so excited to announce that our first level of giving tonight is at the $5,000 level. So I am looking in the room for gifts of $5,000. Are there gifts in the room at $5,000? Look at this, hands already going up. Bidder number 282 says yes at $5,000. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Are there other gifts in the room at our $5,000 level? Anyone else there with the gift of $5,000? Anyone else out there at $5,000? I'm looking for a couple folks. Where are you? I know you're out there. Who's going to raise at $5,000? Anyone else out in the room at $5,000? I'm going to see if anyone at home would like to make a gift of $5,000. If you'd like to make a gift, remember, all you have to do is raise that hand high in the air. Friends, a gift of this size can help Campfire Columbia to provide incredible staff with living wages, and that's so important, and 100% employer-paid health care, so we are so grateful. And you know what? I actually know there are some people out there that have already said they're going to give $5,000. You may have forgotten or given it already, but I want to recognize you and the love that you have. So we want to say thank you to Camp Namanu Board Chair Chad and Annika Marriott. I know they made a commitment at $5,000. And I also know another commitment that was made was our outgoing Campfire Columbia Board Chair, Robert Goman and Jeff Blair. So thank you very much for your support as well. Friends, if there are others out there that would like to make a gift of $5,000, please raise that card at this time. Bidder number 241, thank you, at $5,000. That's amazing. Is there anyone else out there that would like to make a gift of $5,000 tonight? I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop if you want to make a gift. Anyone else at $5,000? Friends, let's give a big roaring round of applause for all of our donors who are kicking us off tonight. And we're going to continue to show the love at $2,500. Are there gifts in the room at $2,500? Bidder number 303, that is outgoing board treasurer Elise Boneff. Thank you so much for your gift. Are there other gifts out there? Anyone else out there tonight with a gift of $2,500? Anyone else out there at $2,500? Well, friends, I know they couldn't be here tonight because they are vacationing in Mexico, and I hope they're watching. Mark Holloway and David Call, thank you for your gift all the way from Mexico. Are there other gifts out there tonight? Anyone else with a gift of $2,500? Anyone else at 25? I've got a couple more names I want to recognize for their generosity. Presenting sponsor with the Standard, Julie Briggs and Mason Marsh. I heard you all are making a generous gift. Thank you. And also Mark Lau and Lillian Yang. We want to say thank you to board member Mark Lau as well for that incredible gift. Friends, are there any other gifts at our $2,500 level tonight? Anyone else at $2,500? Anyone else at $2,500? This is amazing. What an incredible start we've had. Friends, a big roaring round of applause to all of our donors at home. We're going to see if we can keep the giving going strong. Friends, if you would like to make a gift of $1,000 tonight, please hold that card high in the air. And just like that, I already see cards lifted in the air. Bidder number 247, thank you so very much. Bidder number 310, that's Colin Murphy, thank you very much. Bidder number 102 says yes, thank you. Bidder number 253, that's our president and CEO. That is Josh Todd back there, thank you. And Dan Stearns, thank you both. Bidder number 286 says yes at $1,000, thank you. Bidder number 266, ooh, I like you. 266, 2 times, please. I like that. I like that. 2 times for 266, and that is our incoming board chair, Mel Ritalik and Trent Ritalik. Thank you so much for your gift. Bidder number 331 says yes. Thank you, Emily Gilliland. Bidder number 233, that's Bob Speltz at the Standard. Are there other gifts out there? Anyone else? Bidder number 116 says yes. Thank you. Are there other gifts? Bidder number 308, board member Gina Iben and Matt Iben. Thank you very much. Anyone else with a gift tonight? Anyone else at $1,000? Think of the impact that this is going to make. Bidder number 260, thank you for your gift. Anyone else at $1,000? Time, I'm going to check in with our friends at home. Our friends at home, Jake Kendrickchuk is making a gift. Thank you, Jake. Couldn't be here, but making a gift. Thank you. Are there other gifts? Anyone else at $1,000? Bidder number 308, is that a giving again? Is that a second time? I like you. Thank you so much. I love that. That's Gina Iben. She says, I believe in this work. I'm giving a second time. I like it. Are there other gifts out there? Anyone else out there that would like to make a gift of $1,000 tonight? This feels really good, doesn't it? How about a big roaring round of applause for everyone thus far? That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, I just realized Shima and Bobek Salehi, you all raised your gift. You were going to give it a different level, but you gave higher, and I like that. Thank you very much, Shima. Board member there as well. Thank you. Friends, let's continue the giving at our $500 level. Gifts at $500. If you'd like to make a gift right now at $500, hold that card high in the air. Bidder number 322 without hesitation. Thank you. Bidder number 284. Thank you. Bidder number 237. That's 237. Thank you. Look at this. Bidder number 115, thank you so much. Bidder number 131 says yes. Bidder number 327 says yes. Bidder number 249, thank you for your gift. This is incredible. Bidder number 272 says yes. Bidder number 295, thank you. Bidder number 129, thank you for your gift. Are there other gifts? Bidder number 230, thank you for your gift. Anyone else out there tonight with a gift? Bidder number let me start that again. Bidder number 323, thank you very much. Bidder number 344 says yes. These are all at $500. Bidder number 296, thank you. Are there other gifts at our $500 level? Bidder number 231, thank you so very much. Anyone else with a gift of $500 tonight? Show your spark. Bidder number 287 says yes. Anyone else at 500? Let's show some love. Anyone else at 500? Anyone else at $500? Friends, this is an incredible night. This is amazing. Let's give it a round of applause. Keep it going strong. I love it. I love it. We're going to keep this giving going so strong for Campfire tonight, and we're going to continue the giving at the $250 level. Who would like to make a gift of $250? Look at the cards go up. Oh, if you have a camera, come up on stage and take a picture. It's beautiful. Here we go. Look at this. I love it. Bidder number 333, thank you. Bidder number 104 says yes. Bidder number 247, thank you. Bidder number 310 making another gift, thank you, Colin. Bidder number 135, thank you. Bidder number 248 says yes. Bidder number 279, thank you. Bidder number 242, thank you for your gift, Carol. Thank you, Carol and Sean, I see you. Bidder number 293 says yes. Bidder number 311, thank you. Bidder number 309, thank you very much. But way in the back, that 309, by the way, that is Michael DeFerius Mora. Everyone knows. Michael, big round of applause. Thank you, Michael. Bidder number 124, thank you for your gift. Bidder number 269, thank you. Bidder number 232, thank you. These are all at $250, and there are more in the air. I love it. Bidder number 238, thank you so much. Bidder number 118. Bidder number 273 says yes, thank you. Bidder number 236, thank you. Bidder number 267, thank you. Bidder number 329, thank you for your gift. Bidder number 289, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Bidder number 340, thank you. Bidder number 134 says yes. Bidder number 138 says yes. Bidder number 127, thank you. Bidder number 343. Bidder number 331, Brandon Butler, thank you. Bidder number 233, and that is Bob Speltz giving again. I love it. I love it. This is incredible. You all are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Are there other gifts? Anyone else? Look, we have Lisa Todd giving online. And look at this. Shane Weissman and Penny Surrier are giving at $500. Each of those. Thank you very much. Catching up with our donors online. Are there other gifts in the room? Anyone else in the room tonight with a gift of $250? Bidder number 122. Thank you so much. From the staff table back there. I like that. Investing right back into the community. Are there other folks out there? Anyone else at $250? I don't want to miss anyone. Anyone at home for $250? We would love your support as well. This is incredible. How about a roaring round of applause for all our donors? This is absolutely outstanding. I love it. I love it. Well, friends, we are not done. We are not done. We have another level of giving tonight, and this is a $100 level. And this $100 can help Campfire Columbia inspire a community of youth supporters to gather around Campfire and ensure our youth succeed. And I know we all want our youth to succeed. So if you've given a gift already and you have it in you to make another gift of $100, please raise that card up. If you haven't given a gift and want to make a gift of $100, we invite you to raise your card high in the air. Thank you all. This looks amazing. I appreciate you all. Let's go. Bidder number 234, thank you. Bidder number 105 says yes. Bidder number 298, thank you to the Schwatzens. Bidder number 299. Bidder number 310, Colin Murphy. Again, I like your style. Bob, you got to match Colin. Colin gave again too. Bidder number 292 says yes. Bidder number 268, thank you. Bidder number 288. Bidder number 276. Bidder number 326. This is incredible. Bidder number 109, thank you. Bidder number 277, thank you. Bidder number 122 at the staff table giving again. I love it. Bidder number 251 says yes. Bidder number 321 says yes. Bidder number 108, thank you. Bidder 111 says yes. Bidder number 263 and 264, thank you both. Bidder number 106, thank you so much. Bidder number 325. Bidder number 332, thank you. Bidder number 250 says yes. Bidder number 136 says yes. Bidder number 113 says yes. Wow. Wow. Bidder number 233, it's Bob again. I like it. Oh, I like it. Colin, give again. Let's see if Bob keeps going. What do you say? It's a fun game. Are there others out there that would like to make a gift of $100 tonight? Anyone else in the room tonight at $100? Friends, I want to hear a roaring round of applause. And I also want to say, I have a few more people to say thank you to, all making gifts tonight. Katie Pollan and Emily Miller, thank you for your gifts. Yasi and Ali Rajnapa made gifts. Campfire, we saw Michael De Farias Moore make their gift. We have Gowrie Vengurlikar and Alan Gerencier that all made gifts tonight. And we are so grateful to each and every one of you for making your gifts this evening. It looks like Ana Meza Ramos online has made a gift. Thank you, Ana. And we are just so grateful. There are some other gifts from folks that were not in the room. They made custom gifts online. And we want to say thank you to Jessica Painter and Adam Patterson, which reminds me, if you haven't made a gift tonight and you would like to give again, you can do that at any time. And I want to invite you, for our friends that are on the live stream, all you have to do is click to make a custom gift in any amount. All you have to do is text SPARK23. And if you're in the room, you can also text SPARK23 from your phone. And you can give a gift on a secure portal. So that portal will come to you and you can make a gift in any amount tonight, whether it's a custom gift or whatever you'd like. There are also, for those of you in the room, there are QR codes that are on your table, so you can scan those to make a gift as well. I want to give a huge roaring thank you to everyone out there for your generosity. This is amazing. I want to quickly ask, did I miss anyone at $25,000? I'm just waiting, and one day it's going to happen. It's going to happen, Emily. All right. Well, friends, thank you all so much. Again, one big roaring round of applause for all of our generous donors here tonight. This is amazing. For everyone both here and at home, we thank you for your generosity. I want to say a big thank you to all of you for showing up tonight for the young people in our community, to our virtual attendees who will be leaving us in just a few moments. We wanted to remind everyone that before they leave, the online auction is still available. So if you want to bid in our online auction, you can do so. It will be closing tomorrow at noon, so please go check it out and make sure to place your bids. For those of you in the room, if you're wondering what's in that online auction, not to worry. You can see on the wall over here all the fabulous items that are up for bid. Go scan a QR code. It'll take you right there if you'd like to bid on any of those items. So again, thank you all so very, very much. Stephen, I'm going to turn it back to you, my friend.
Thank you. Wow. Wow. The generosity in this room is incredible. Thank you all, especially those of you who have joined us from at home and donated virtually this evening. That is the spirit of Campfire Columbia. From all of us here, we thank you for joining us virtually. Stay online for just a minute more because we have a special announcement for you. Everyone in the room, me included, we're going to have to wait a little bit more to hear that news. But thank you all, and good night to our virtual audience. Let's say good night to them. We'll see you soon. Stay tuned for that message.
All right.
Wow.